Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's your host, Cleve. Welcome to the Third Coast Podcast with my man,
Joe. What it do, Gators?
What it do, man? It's your host, Cleve. Third Coast Podcast.
Joe, what it do, Gators? Joe, what it do, Gators?
I had a moment where I was thinking back on those times. It's like, I thought about Jed, Dylan, and then I thought about Jamie Parker and Dylan.
What about one of the friends from Gardner? His brother's Cody, but this dude was like the biggest douche in the world. He played music. Fuck,
He drove that truck.
I don't remember. I know like Jade had like went out on a date with him and he was like super rapey and fucking big piece of shit.
Well, I thought we were going to lead into something.
Jared. I think his name was
Is
Jared.
it Jared or Alex?
No, it was
Jared.
I think it was Jared or some shit. Anyway, he has a big fucking cock. But yeah.
I see that look, Joe.
What?
It was concerned there.
No, I was like, oh, here we go, we got something, and then Kobi's like, oh, rapey vibe.
Yeah,
sorry.
Nah, there was nothing there. Like, man, people from Gardner were weird though. Like in there, for me, in a sense, like.
That one party we went to, that you and I.
Yeah, I know the one.
That was weird.
That was.
I was uncomfortable.
That was the party where Allie had got a bunch of dicks drawn.
Wait, the house behind the store and you were like the only black dude there?
Which party is? There was a few parties where I was the only black dude.
You were fucking talking to some bitch. Oh, are we hot right now?
No.
Okay.
All right.
But you were talking to some chick, and you were like,
I remember the chick I was talking to.
The blonde-haired girl.
Yeah, Kate.
Yeah. And it was me and you.
Yeah.
But I don't remember Allie being there with getting a bunch of dicks drawn on her.
Nah, man, like somebody fell asleep with their shoes on.
Oh.
A few people did actually, but man, like I want to say I recall like Joseph, Joey, a few other people. Joseph, Joey. It was like 11 or 12 of us that ended up like sleeping, like because I slept on the couch.
I thought we left. I thought we got uncomfortable and left.
It was.
Because she wasn't giving up none to you.
Well, that was that night. Oh, okay, all right, never mind.
You know what I'm talking about now.
Now I know what night you're talking about. That was the first night we went out there.
Okay.
See, after that, I went out there like a couple of nights after, but I went by myself.
That was the good old business trip days and all the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
That was the times, man. I wish we can revisit that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ended up getting top from her like after 30 minutes.
Right?
Yeah.
I got some top from her. Yeah, she was awesome.
Oh, wrong button.
I did get some top. I ain't get the pussy though. She had a nice ass though, but man, she I don't know. She was like, I got a boyfriend. It's like, I suck that dick though. I was like, hell yeah, she is sucking that dick.
Oh, what grand times.
I'm telling you, man,
We used to go so far just to party. Because there was nothing ever happening here. Never. There was no parties going on here in Oakdale. And then we always just had to, we went to all the way to like DeRitter, to Monroe, to Lake Charles, Lafayette. We'd always go like fucking abroad. That's where the business trip moniker came in. We always had to travel so far just to go to a good solid party. And half the time, there wasn't really even good solid parties. There was always like some bullshit going on.
A lot of the time I was standoffish. Are we hot?
Yeah, we're hot.
All right.
We got to get hot eventually. We just
hot,
gonna be.
yeah, eventually.
We're cooking now.
Yeah, we'd be just sitting here for fucking hours, just rambling about old times.
But yeah, true. If anything, nah, man, the old times are the good times, man. Better than now with this El Nino, like on the rise, just like different weather patterns going on.
I just found out about that shit earlier. My mom about the tropical storm.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be another hot one. Everybody out there.
My boat's supposed to leave. What's the date today?
Today is the 21st of May.
Yeah, my boat's supposed to be leaving tomorrow, heading towards Florida on its way to Rhode Island for like a 3-week fucking trek.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
You better go out there and make that money, huh?
That's what I'm doing, man. Jetting out. Got a week and a half left. Everybody.
And then Kobi will be back out on those crystal blue water. Well, what used to be crystal blue water.
Oh, the water's over on the east and south is way better than the cul-de-sac.
Oh, okay, all right.
I mean, once you get so far out in the Gulf, the waters are beautiful, but when you're close to the coast, yeah, it's muddy.
Yeah, it shouldn't have to be that way, but
it's dirty.
Unfortunately, with the way that things have been kind of taking a direction and all of that extra runoff that those industries are producing to those riverways is kind of drying up some of the freshwater resources that we have left.
And also with the Mississippi being basically the large intestine of America, running from fucking Canada all the way down, it's all muddy water.
Yeah, it's always going to be
Yeah.
that way. It's always been that way, actually. I don't think
But yeah, the further south you get in the Gulf, the waters are green and beautiful, and then the further east you get in the Gulf, the water's pretty. But from like mid Texas to like Alabama and shit, yeah, the
It's
coastal,
murky.
Yeah, it's murky. It's you can smell the difference too.
yeah, a lot of that is just the difference is like all the sewage, trash, different oil spills that have went documented, undocumented, recorded.
Undocumented.
Alleged oil spills.
Alleged oil spills. Not throwing any shots to anybody out there, but it's just Gulf of Mexico. It's just one of those areas that it used to be clear waters, like further south into the Gulf, and further along the coastal lines. But I digress.
Digression.
Well, at least we get to you get to get a good send off because we'd be partying it up. We were talking earlier about going and venturing away. We're about to venture away for about 3.5 hours down to New Orleans.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Okay, about 3.5, 4 hours.
And we've been knocking out episodes. This is going to be episode 197, and in the month of May, we've already recorded 7 shows.
That's heavy.
6 shows and 1 interview.
And big shout out, guys, to hitting a good old 5000.
Oh yeah, that 50K.
0. Did I miss a 0? Yeah, that's a big accomplishment for us.
Yep, from a small town of Oakdale, Louisiana, 32 countries, over 50,000 streams, and this is not social media, not videos, not TikTok, not Instagram, just what streams we get on our full-length episodes and our interviews. And just congratulations to everybody sitting at the table, the past and present to come.
Yep.
Because that 50 is going to turn into 100 to 1 million and to
And beyond.
yes.
Yeah, hopefully those numbers just continuously, rise throughout the years, and everything that's been accomplished now with 50,000 viewers, 32 countries. Thank you guys for getting us to this marker. It wouldn't have been possible without you guys. Check us out on Third Coast Podcast on all major streaming platforms.
Yeah.
At that 5,000 W's, thirdcoast.com.
Yeah.
Third Coast Podcast.
We're working on that too. It's a lot of things in the work for this 2023 year. It's going to be hot outside, and it's going to be hot in the content that we give on everything. We want to get our videos on our website too, also with our shorts and our videos on its own little page too. That's a lot of work, but we're building the groundwork for it right now, trying to understand the easiest way to do it and stuff. Because like it was easy for the episodes to go on there because you just link the website to it was Anchor, but now it's Spotify since Spotify bought Anchor. But it links it so it's easy to make. It's kind of like they copy and paste it on the website, so it's easy to find. But the videos, though, that's a whole different monster, which I'm learning. I thought it would be something like, hey, fuck, just get a decent camera and you can do anything, but it's a lot of editing into it, and trying to do take the P4 audio and trying to dub it over, you got to be fucking specific, like to the millisecond, because if you're off by a millihair, it throws it all off. So that's stuff I'm going to work on to make better in the future, and I hope people like the intro. We're going to, you know, lay some groundwork, because sometimes on the episode it's just me and Cleve, so we have our intro. Sometimes it's me and Kobi, sometimes it's all three of us, sometimes it's just, you know, whatever. So it'll be a little, you know, work in progress, but it's gonna be good. And for how our YouTube stands, for only being alive for 2 months now, and versus seeing other people's music and their YouTube channel that's been alive for years, you know, and only getting a couple, you know, like 100 views and stuff. And, you know, it's a building process. We're a little behind on the video, but, you know, we're gonna get there.
We're gonna make it.
Yeah, our audio is our base. That's our foundation, and as long as we keep pushing that, that's where the good content flows. The YouTube, you know, that's just trying to fall into a certain algorithm, basically.
That's like something like I'm trying to like think about too, because there's thousands of podcasts that are just audio, and so just adding in that different those different platforms onto it, it does get you more recognition in different areas, because you're, you know, getting different demographics and stuff. But
right,
I think it's our best step forward. It's a really good idea, and I think we're going to see really great results from it.
Yeah, audio wise, you know, it's a lot of people who listen to audio books, so podcast is no different than that. You know, there's other people who would prefer like the visual reference to like know who's talking and kind of get like a facial recognition of like, you know, some of the things that they may feel or express at that time, to kind of get more of a connection to their viewers. So, you know, I feel either way it goes. Like, I mean, I prefer audio personally, just because like I'm more of a listener. Like, I don't have to look at the person to really just get the point across to me.
Right.
I feel like that a lot of our availability for what we provide for social media, it kind of ranges between, you know, those with the short attention span and a long attention span. So,
right on.
Yeah, so, you know, we getting everybody on board, you know, slowly but surely, and, you know, hopefully those continue to follow. You know, if you haven't told 2 people already, just tell 2 people and ask those people to tell 2 people.
It's also like convenient for the artist too, just to like host audio. Let's say like on YouTube, I listen to a bunch of podcasts on YouTube that just throw up a picture and upload the audio. But that's just like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But putting the video out there, that's a different dynamic. Like that's that's like putting yourself out there and trying new things, and like, you know, so that's one, like I said, like this is like, it is new to us, it's new to the listeners, but we're trying, dude.
Yeah, but that goes hand in hand too. There's podcasts out there that only do like live Twitch and YouTube. They don't do actual audio.
Yeah.
So it works. I believe a strong, just from what we do, that our audio is our rock, and we just build from that. As long as we keep building that rock, we can build a mountain. And the video and everything's just like an added thing to it.
Right.
Big shout out to Zane's punk ass out there.
Love you, Zane.
Yeah, appreciate you, Zane, all your hard work.
Happy to see that motherfucker next weekend.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I'm super excited, man.
Yeah, speaking of next weekend, you know, it's been a while since, like, Joe, have you been to New Orleans recently? Kobi, have you been to New Orleans recently?
I went, me, Kobi, Ice Chest, and Marshall went to go watch the Saints and Vikings, and then the year after that, I went with my older sister Brandy for her 30th or 31st birthday or something like that. But it's been about 3 years since I've been down to Nola.
I think it's been about the same for me. It's been a couple 2 to 3 years.
It's been a while since I've been to the motherland of Louisiana.
I've been going to Houston.
It's been a while for me as well. Like, I can't remember my last trip to Nola.
Yeah, I've been going to Houston more than New Orleans. Just it's closer, and most of the people that I've just recently been going to shows with, they just go to Houston to like either Warehouse Live or the Wild Music Hall. That's where I went last weekend, a couple days ago, to go see a show and stuff. But I'm anxious in a good way to go back to New Orleans and see our beloved family of friends and do something big for the show and have a good time, man.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to see a lot of faces out there because
Y'all, are y'all nervous?
Oh hell yeah, I am a little bit.
Yeah, like it's been 6 years. Like I did the math. Like it's been like 6 years since I done like a live performance on the stage. So,
Well, this is like the music though, man.
Yeah, this isn't a music thing. It's
Yeah,
like
this
more just like interactive.
This is music. That's my comfort zone.
And
I can do that.
I don't know if we're gonna be interacting with the crowd or not. Too.
Yeah,
I mean, I hope so. You know, if anything, it'll make things smoother.
Though, let's see, 196. Me and Chuck sat down. I don't have a label or episode title yet for it, but we went deep in like one of the parts, a little segment we talked about, and you know, it's one of those things. You know, a couple beers got digested, and I just had to ask. I said, "You throwing us to the wolves?" You know, to see how we react, you know, because that's a thing, you know, with artists, you know.
Like make or break, dude.
Yeah, make or break. Like, this is for you. And he's like, yeah, in a sense, but we're not. And then he you know, no, we're not going to, you know, like really throw you to the wolves, but they want to see what we can do. And I believe that if we bring what we do right now out there, it'd be easy because that's 1 hour. You talking about bring out there, talk a little bit, and then maybe we might have, you know, special guest, maybe someone in the
that's still to remain.
Yeah. So we're gonna fill the time really fast, and we're probably gonna leave it where we wish we could have gave more, but that gives us the drive to want that again, you know.
Yeah, it'll come around again.
Maybe we start doing it every 50 episodes, and then if it works, maybe every 25 episodes, and then if it gets even bigger, every 10 episodes. You know, and that's just me just like saying like just dreaming for the stars, but we have the ability and we have the.
A lot of it goes into scheduling as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We putting out episodes every week, so you know, for people to like get their money saved right. You never know like what the market's gonna do, like the way it transitions. You never know if somebody's like going through whatever a person's going through and however it pans out. I wouldn't mind it like every 100 to every 50 episodes, like what we
like sooner than later.
Yeah, better sooner than later. But you know, just to have a thing where you know we can have like a live audience and like have more interactions with you know the guests and listeners. That you know this year is in New Orleans. Like maybe the next time we do it, we can pick one of the major cities that listens to us and try to set up an event out.
Yeah, and then
somewhere in Texas, maybe.
With that too is you look at we've been doing the show started 4 years ago. And we just now got to 200. Took 4 years to get to 200 episodes. So if you do every 50, that's just 1 year.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
No, we have as of right now. I would have to do some simple math, but we sit at 228 releases on the platforms. So if we're at episode 1, I think it's 195 right now with Penny for Your Knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we have 196 is with Zane right now, which is the one that me and Chuck did on fucking Wednesday of all goddamn days.
Hump day.
It was it was Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know, dude. I've been doing so much shit, like just trying to grind out and get everything, you know, because we got to get as close as 200 as possible because you're about to go back out on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to get, you know, all the content pushed so it don't look like we're far away.
Yeah.
When we get down to record 200, I didn't want no one to go, shit, they're on 193. Why are they in New Orleans? Talking about 200. So
well, I'm gonna Tuesday I'm going back to Houston just for the evening. I'll be back like Tuesday night and stuff, but the rest of this week I'm free.
So we can actually talk about this on the show. What are you doing Thursday night? So we don't have to bring the table or nothing, but I want to, you know, of course, gonna bring the box. Me with a light backpack. Are you gonna come here that night, or are you gonna drive here that morning from all the way out there, then drive to New Orleans?
I could come probably Thursday night, and we can do a show if you want. Is that what you're getting at?
I mean, we could do a show, or I'm just saying because you could save an hour and a half driving because you don't want to drive from DeRidder to New Orleans. Would you? You know what I'm saying? You can save an hour and a half.
I understand.
Because you're gonna be doing. I mean, it's your shit. So if we drive and we get in a wreck or something, it's your vehicle.
Prepare in advance.
Yeah, no. I could probably come. I just gotta get with the that old ball and chain to make sure it's all good, and that sounds fine.
And then we just go bang on Cleve's door, and he can leave.
What the fuck up, motherfucker?
I already have my bag packed by the time, like I'm pack my bag probably at the beginning of the week.
Because how I am, the reason I had just suggested early as possible, because y'all know me. I like when there's something going on, I get super excited, and the sooner we get there, we can relax, and there's no
rush on
rush on anything, and we can relax before, go do something, get a bite to eat, relax, get mentally prepared to what the fuck we're actually gonna do, and this is something we're gonna talk about after this episode. Today is our format for next weekend, but anything like this, I like getting early because you have more time to enjoy yourself, because I know that night after we're done, fucking debauchery, dude.
Yeah,
we're gonna be
we're
fucking in our Sin City, you know what I'm saying?
we need to enact the buddy system.
Yo,
I won't be doing any extracurriculars
look,
to the extent,
Safe word, blueberry pancakes. This was established to me by the two friends I was with this past weekend in Houston. Blueberry pancakes. So if you see, let's say Cleveland,
okay,
you see him in a situation where he seems uncomfortable and he tells you blueberry pancakes, let's get that motherfucker out of there. We're gonna go,
hey,
safe
gotta
word.
Move around.
Yeah.
We gotta move. Yeah, we gotta operate as a
If I show to you blueberry pancakes, what are we doing? All right, huddle up. Let's fucking duck. Boop boop. Anything like that. Anytime you feel uncomfortable or bad something happens, blueberry pancake, or just say blueberry, so we all know. We're all ready for anything. We're gonna be soldiers out there, okay? We're gonna take care of each other.
A backup plan to be ready for the inevitable. Because your pop was telling me, he's like, man, make sure the gate is safe.
My dad said that.
Yeah.
Shout out, Pop.
Yeah, he was like, man, keep my boys safe out there because I got pool around here, but it's, once we get in, once we get into New Orleans, once we get into New Orleans,
but
it's like we on our own.
We were just talking about doing this in the future in different areas and stuff. I thought about where, since there are more local shows going on between Lake Charles, Lafayette, and Alexandria and stuff, especially at Huckleberry Brewery, we could let's say on a Friday night, if we're available to do so, or on a Saturday night and there's a show up there, we can go before the show starts and do an hour interview. Because what gave me the idea was whenever Bear came through, shout out Bear, and he came through before his show, did a sit down, jetted, played his show. It's well fuck man, we can go to a show, but we hit up that artist beforehand, hey man, we got the shit. If you just want to get there an hour or two earlier than you were going to get there, we can fucking bust one out and then watch the show. Not bust, but bust.
Oh, but fuck Zane. On another note, for sending that shit. Wait,
what shit?
That what he emailed us about me saying come.
Oh yeah.
What about come? Coming?
No, yeah. Something like that. No, I said I don't know what we were talking about, but I was like, come to the venue, but when I didn't say coming, I said come for some reason.
You emphasized on the coming. I don't know. He highlighted it.
Yeah, motherfucker. Get my mistakes.
Yeah, he caught you lacking. So you're saying some sus shit on the mic.
Is it sus though?
Only to the listeners.
Yeah.
It's at their discretion.
Maybe it's only to those who want it to mean something. Fuck it. Fuck them.
I was thinking about this shit at work. I forget Thursday or Friday. But yeah, I was just like, I was going through my daily and stuff. It's just like out of nowhere, I was thinking about the email. I was like, fuck them.
It's gonna be. I have to make it a shirt that says Thursday Podcast on the back. Fuck them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then again, you'd have to, because there's other people that use fuck them on the show. Like,
yeah, but just like below fuck them, just put.
With hashtag TCP?
No. Have TCP on the front or whatever, but on the back say fuck them, and like episode like 187 or whatever it is.
I think it is 187. Is it 187?
No, I would be lying if I told you. Actually.
Yeah, we would have to go back for the stamp for the accurate one. I'll mention it on the next episode.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Oh, we got 22 minutes. I told y'all, dude, I am drier than a whistle right now. My brain.
And the heat frying you, boss. But we still on the YouTube. I guess we're gonna close this side. You can catch the full episode whenever we get around to posting.
Whenever we get it all squared away and shit.
Right.
Kobi, you don't have nothing to tell the YouTube listeners?
Stay tubing. Don't tube out, tube in.
And that's what you got? That's it.
Fuck them.
Fuck. Shit. Yeah, but YouTube, it's your boy Cleve. Got Gator, got Kobi.
What it do?
Yeah, man. Love y'all.
And we
stay frosty, my friends.
Third Coast. No, you just do Third Coast.